I'm joined by a very important guest here from the Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy. They are nurturing young talent from as young as 9 and just trying to come up with the next best cricketer that Zimbabwe will produce. So they will be traveling to India on Sunday with a group of the youngsters. And in studio, I'm joined by Mercy Muchaka. She's the administrator. Welcome to Morning Rush.
Thank you, Howard. We're happy to be here.
No, that's really great. That's really great. So we'll be discussing through this, what they'll be doing in India and who are they going with there? Are they boys or the girls? So yeah, we'll get to hear from the administrator, Mercy Muchaka. Also joining us in the studio is the coach of the under-13s, Asbury Marange. Coach, welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
One or two things about coaching.
Yes,
maybe
definitely.
we might also join. Hey, at my age, man. So I think the most pertinent question right now, yes, you've got a group of youngsters, but talk to us about the Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy. What is it? Where are you guys located? Is it only a Harare thing, just like what Sugar Chagonda was saying with Harare Soccer Stars? Talk to us about the Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy.
The Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy was established in November 2020 with only a membership of 10 people. And thus far we have grown to a membership of 63 children, and we now have 3 branches, one at Takashinga, one based at Harare Sports Club, and one at in Bulawayo. And we are looking to grow and conquering the cities.
I know for some parents it's too late to join, the bandwagon to go to India. But how do I enroll my kid? Because I've got girls. It's for both boys and girls,
yes,
right?
Yes,
yeah. So I've got a 7-year-old and 8-year-old. They love to watch cricket and all. But how do I get to enroll?
The enrollment system is not difficult. You just bring your child. We practice on Friday and Saturday. Fridays at 2 o'clock and then Saturdays at 10:30. So you just bring your child and then they can start from there.
Asbury, this academy started in 2020. I'm sure you've seen the growth and from the products that you have churned out since 2020. You're an under-13 coach. How has it been? Are there any players worth mentioning now? Because I know, the gap is very from 2020 up to 2020. Maybe there's somebody who's making waves out there.
Okay, I personally joined early this year.
Okay.
Yes, but we have quite a number of kids who are really promising, and they've quite improved actually since I joined the academy. Yes, not to mention a few names, but generally the whole team has actually improved, and we are going to use this India tour to refine their skills and to further develop them in a different environment.
So, what as a coach, what would you be looking at? You go to India. Obviously, it's not only for the kids.
Yes,
even for you as a coach,
definitely.
you get to learn 1 or 2 things you pluck from their books there. Because cricket is like a religion out there in the subcontinent.
True.
So, what are some of the things that you are looking forward to? And also for the kids.
For me personally, as a coach, I'm going to borrow some coaching styles from those guys. Because as we know, like you said, cricket is like a religion in India. And also for the kids, we are going to expose them to Indian coaches, whilst we are just going to be on the sidelines to sort of assist them to say, this kid has got this and this a problem, so how best can you assist and how best can I also assist in dealing with such things? Yes.
Mercy, how did you come up with such synergies? I'm looking at you guys. Yes, you've got 3 branches currently, but now you're taking kids as far as India. How long is the tour and how did you come up with these synergies?
We are traveling on Sunday and we'll return to Harare on the 12th, so it's going to be a 10-day tour. And we try as much as possible to use social media and try to sync our programs with our branches and also other academies or schools as well.
So when I look at, you said you've got a branch in Bulawayo, then there's Harare, two in Harare. And now you're already taking kids outside to India. Have you also done the same? Maybe try and just go around the country because we want to grow the game. Yeah, and I'm glad that you are also in Bulawayo. But have you also tried to go right around the country, having tournaments and things like that?
We do have a tournament that we usually host in August, and we try to invite as many academies from outside the country as possible. But in terms of approaching and actually going to other cities, that is something that is in the pipeline. We want to focus on that because, as I said earlier, we want to conquer the cities and we want to make sure we are developing cricket at a grassroots level.
Asbury, how is the uptake of the game? Yes, you work with the under-13s, but how is the uptake?
It's quite good. Let's just say from the youngest age group is under 9, under 9, under 11, under 13, and under 16. They're doing quite well, and probably soon we're going to be feeding players into the national leagues. Yes.
That would be good. So during the time that I grew up, I'm not old, by the way. I'm not. But during the time that I grew up, you go Mumarain and you see a lot of kids playing with plastic balls, yes. But this was mainly because of football.
Yeah.
But then cricket came, and you could see, kids trying to come up with crease along the road and, yes. Trying to play cricket. How is the growth, though, when you look at that? Is it still the same? Because I know there was a time when kids were like that. Yes. Is it still the same out there?
It has actually gone further than that now. Because now people are now more aware of the game, and with the introduction of academies, because way back there were few academies.
Okay.
So for you to play cricket, you would really have to it was more like an elite sport. But nowadays it's different. Cricket is being played almost everywhere now. And the aim is to spread it all over the country to make it the #1 sport. Yeah.
So I'm sure you've got plans to open up more centers in Zishavani, in Murewa, because I look at the rural folk. There's a lot of talent there, but people don't really understand that there is cricket, because you go to schools, they don't play cricket there. Any plans to get into rural schools, rural areas?
Yes, we have plans for 2025. Last year we were actually working with an academy from Domboshawa, trying to make sure we develop the Domboshawa area in terms of cricket as well. So we're looking forward to going into the rural areas as well, and we're excited about that because our vision is to just put as much cricket as possible, make it our way to people, and make people get interested in the sport.
Do I have to pay for me to enroll my kid? Is there a monthly subscription? Because why I'm asking, things are a bit difficult in this economy. Obviously, you guys are coming in. Messi needs to be paid. Asbury needs to be paid. He's not the only coach. And you also need to run around the logistics. Right now you're taking kids to India. Obviously, it comes at a cost. So are there any subscriptions?
Yes, there's a minimal subscription just to keep the academy afloat. But we also have a corporate responsibility to the society, whereby if their children were coming from, a very impoverished background, we try to assist them as much as possible.
So, it's minimal.
It's minimal.
So we'll keep it at the minimal. So, boys and girls, now we've seen the lady chevrons.
Yes.
There are a lot of big names that when you probably take them to schools to try and inspire the next generation of cricketers, they would really do good. Do you work with the current players from the lady chevrons, from the chevrons, just to get the message going?
Okay, yes, here and there. Like she said, we are based in 3 stations, is it? So at HRS Sports Club, that's where the lady chevrons practice most of the times. So these kids get to mingle with them. Same with the national team, the men's national team. Yes. So it's not really much of a difficult task to, merge the kids into that. Yeah.
So I'm really interested in the girl child.
Yeah.
How is the uptake when it comes to girls?
Okay, the truth is not many parents currently are bringing girl children into the game, but the few that are there, it's going quite good so far. Yeah.
Is there a good number of girls that you're taking to India? Are there girls
Yes,
that you're taking in? Yeah.
they're girls, but like what coach has said, it's a very small number. And it all goes down to parents actually supporting the girl child when it comes to sports. And many of them still think that cricket is a men's game. So we're still trying to get the society to be aware that, it's as much as beneficial to the boy child as to the girl child.
So any deliberate programs to do that? Because you look at how we socialize our children, you're always pampering the girl child and saying, I know, Mskana, and then, but is there a deliberate program that you guys are putting out there, seeing that we're getting into 2025?
Yes. We're trying to approach the schools. I think schools will be our first point of contact, and to try and encourage them to, give us their kids to start cricket.
All right, thanks a lot, and hopefully you guys are going to reap the benefits of taking the team to India. When again are you guys going? How long? You say 10 days?
We're going for 10 days. We leave on Sunday and we come back on the 12th of December.
And if we want to get in touch, remember about the enrollment, we want to get in touch. How do we get in touch with you?
We are also on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy. We're also on Instagram and also on TikTok.
All right. Thanks a lot to Mercy and Ausbrey from the Elton Chigumbura Cricket Academy. They'll be taking kids to India for 10 days from this Sunday. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming through.
Thank you so much.
Napo Konapo, Ipapo, Bazetian Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.